hollers and hills of West Virginia. It's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. Boom! There's cows up here. One there, one there. Trying to get the focus through that screen and it won't do it. It's catching too much of the screen. Anyway, you can see it there. There we go. See them? Two big old cows over on the, there's not supposed to be any cows over on that pasture. Very weird. Very weird indeed. Car is turned off. The key is out of it. And it's still running.
The fan.
No? Oh, okay, yeah, the motor's turned off, just the fans keeps running. I wonder, maybe that's why he unplugged the battery. No, it's probably just trying to cool the transmission off. Anyhow, we got her home. This was my uncle's Audi. It's a 2002 Audi A6 B5, and it's bi-turbo. It's got twin turbos. You can see the turbo inlets here and here. And this is going to be a project car. We're going to use it and stuff. But while we're using it, we're going to try to fix it up. It's got potential for sure. For sure. So get in here and clean all these seats up. And, well, why is that still on? That stuff there should not be on, I wouldn't think. 154,777 miles on it. It's not high mileage. It's low for 2002. We're gonna clean her up and get her looking good. It's got a transmission issue that needs to be fixed. I don't know how to open the trunk. Key fob ain't working. I guess it is working. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to really look here. Lots of stuff going on under here we gotta figure out. Just want to show you the truck real quick. There it is. Trunk looks great. Lots of room in here. And brand new jack and stuff to get it all jacked up. It's got a brand new spare tire. All kinds of stuff. We just got to get it cleaned up some. Look at that, ain't that cool? Got a little doodad there. I guess if you get locked in the trunk, here's a glow-in-the-dark handle here. You can unlock yourself out of your own trunk if you get locked in, I reckon. Maybe that's a thing over there out in Germany where these cars are made. Maybe people get locked in the trunk quite often. And maybe that's why the mafia don't buy Audis. It's still running. I ain't gonna give it too much longer before I unplug it, because I don't think it's gonna shut off. Anyhow, I mean, it's a good solid car. Needs cleaned up and stuff, and we're just gonna start replacing things here and there on it. And really the only bad spot on the whole car is right here. That little strip right there. And get that primered and painted. And I'm gonna turn this into a 800 horsepower beast. There's another guy that's got one, and he's getting like 850 horsepower out of it. So that's what we're gonna play around with and do. And they say it's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy car to work on. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tinker with it and play with it, and y'all guys are gonna get to go on the journey of the Audi restoration, right? Or the Audi build, right? And it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be years and years and years, but it's gonna be a project that I can play around with and tinker with. So, and obviously I live here on the drag strip. Yeah, everybody uses this as a drag strip, so I've got the perfect test run right through here. I can be like all the rest of the jackasses in the community and roar through the drag strip right here in front of my house. Such a great thing to have. Anyhow, we're gonna get off of here. I'm gonna figure out why this fan won't shut off and start cleaning up and all that stuff. It's a pretty day. Might as well come out here and clean on it and everything. So, all right, let's get to it. Yeah, they're looking good. Nice and vacuumed out. Looks good in there. Oh Lord, she done rolled the window down again. We won't get that back up. We ain't cleaned up here yet, so this will be the next pretty day we get, and we ain't got work to do in the yard. We'll get out here and clean this up. Get the engine all cleaned up and stuff. Don't touch, it's hot. So, but look at the outside here. Look, we ain't waxed it yet either, so we still gotta wax it. And let me show you back here. Everything's all cleaned up. Actually, don't smell too bad. Got your little hiding spot right there. That's cool. Aha, you hide something there. That's all right. It's all right. Smells great in here now. Man, it's nice. Nice. Headrests look good. All right, let's go. What? My feet ain't dirty. Yeah. I get the little lights back here. Oh, that one don't work, I guess. Bulb's burnt out, gotta replace that bulb. Check it out. Yeah, airbags up here. Feels like heat comes out of their air conditioner or something. This is nice. 157,000 miles on it. It Should turn out to be a good one after I replace a lot of stuff. See the dash up there, I gotta fix that. I think that's something that they have a lot of problem with, is that LCD screen from what I've read. It's like $1,000 to replace that LCD screen. So I'll probably put in a different stereo as well, and stuff. Just a little something to tinker with, but it'll get us from point A to point B. You know, when we don't want to run that beastly truck and all the gas that costs. So this will really help with the cost of everything. Being able to use this car now, and not have to worry about running that truck all the time. Oh, mercy. I still got to get all this cleaned up here too. I didn't get that done yet. So we'll clean all that. I think there's a gasket or something that goes right here that needs replaced. See, I believe there's something needs right there replaced. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. There was water getting into the trunk there, and so, but you can see here it's all cleaned up. Like I said, just gotta wax it, put wax coating on it, get new tires put on it, get some new mirrors put in it, and get these cleaned up. I'll get some fog stuff to put on there and get them cleaned up, and then we'll start doing everything we can to fix it. We'll put fasteners up here in this front to where we can take the front clip off really quick. We'll make it to where you just pull a couple pins and the whole bumper will pop off. We'll do that. We'll put bigger turbos in. We'll fix the little problem. It's got like a little small transmission problem or something. It's not, really I don't know what it is. We'll have to run a test on it and stuff, but we'll fix all that first. Then we'll start boosting and changing the boosts and stuff in it. We'll run a whole series of tests and diagnostics on it, and we'll just start piecing it together. And you guys get to come on the ride with us as we do it, a little bit at a time. So there can't be a whole lot wrong with it with only 156,000 miles on it, or 157,000, huh? Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. But Audis are pretty decent cars, so we're gonna get it tuned up, get these turbos running better and stuff, one thing at a time. At least we got it cleaned up. Cleaned her up. I got an Audi. Never thought I'd have an Audi. Tell you what. Let me tell you something. Wait, baby. When I was a kid, I remember going to the mall with a guy my buddy named Philip Jarrett. And we'd go to the mall, and they'd have these Audi T5s and this right here, this Audi A6 and stuff in the mall. We'd be walking around looking at it, man. We'd be like, yeah, man, look at that car. I'd love to have that Audi. And, oh, man, yeah, it's nice, you know. And with the keys, the way the keys are, we had a little push button with the laser cut key would flop out. That's what's on this. Thought that was just the cat's meow back in when I was a kid. I was 15, 16 years old, man. But, you know, I got to get some cleaner, though, for these lights. I don't want to buy new ones. They seem good. They get me some fog cleaner and polish them lights up. Polish these fog lights up down here on the bottom. There's one there, one over here. I do not know what these are, but they were popped up, and my daddy pushed them back down. I don't know what they are. So, yeah, it looks good, man. It looks really good since I've cleaned it up. So, I'm pretty impressed with the little car. I like it. I like it a lot. It'll do good as a grocery getter, and then turn it into a sleeper. It's a Quattro, so from what I'm understanding, Quattro means all-wheel drive. So all four wheels work and go. So anyhow, just nice little vehicle here to play with. Got a lot of dirt out of here, man. Y'all wouldn't believe the dirt that came out of here. I mean, just gobs and gobs and gobs of dirt. Got a little separation right here. So we're gonna try to, start putting some stuff on these, wax the car. Probably take it and wash it a couple more times, because a couple places here that just are gritty, filling still. So we want to try to get that grit filling off of them. Might run it through a car wash or something, just to try to, probably won't run it through a car wash until I get it legal and everything. But I'll probably wash it again, and the next time I'll wash it with some terry cloths, and then I'll wax it real good with some good Magnum wax. So starting to get a little rust spot right there. See that? You don't want that bubbling out. You want to fix all that before it becomes a problem. Get all this. Again, I done scrubbed it with a scrub brush around through there, but it's still, you can see. So we're gonna get up in there and get that better. We're gonna get all that, see how it is. Clean all that up. And it looks 10 times better than it was. So we'll clean it up again, and then we'll put some wax on it, some good Magnum wax on here, and stuff. She did a real good job in here. So the inside looks great. Now look at that. It's really good. So I'm just gonna get it little places here and there cleaned up on it and taken care of, and yeah. So looks good. Looks really good. I'm tickled plum pink. Couldn't be a happier camper. Could not be happier. I love Audi and Mercedes, but Audis especially. They say these are really easy to bolt on. Look at that. Got little things like that all over the place. I don't know what this is. I'm going to have to figure that out. So, but, I don't know. We'll keep on cleaning and working and doing until we get her all spiffy and nice. And I don't know what happened here. Some kind of patchwork, it looks like. I haven't figured that out yet. But solid. I know that. But we'll just keep on until we get her right, and then we'll drive her all over the place. I want to tint these windows too. I want them windows tinted. I want the windows tinted. I want that front window tinted down to about right here. There's that line right there, but I'm gonna come down about right here and come across. So, yep, that's what we'll do. We'll have her all spickied up looking. So, I have to put my YouTube sticker on the back of this right here. I have to put it like right here in the center. A YouTube sticker. So, I wonder if it's a haul of pumpkin once I get it fixed up and running. Just put a trailer hitch on this thing and take the pumpkins to the way off with it. So, look here. It's 154,777 miles. That's crazy mileage. Crazy mileage. Nobody's ever figured out how to get the lights on. Gotta figure that out. Let me see here. Is that it? That's the runner lights. Probably got daytime, so there they are. I figured it out. I got it, Dad. I got the lights running. Lights run. Lights work, Dad. Good to go. That little switch right here. These will be high and lows, I guess. Just touch that for your high and low. I think. Right there's where your lights are. Yeah, they're working. That blame that Robin already done come by and crapped on my car. I'm gonna choke at Robin. Cardinal, yeah, I keep calling it a robin. Dag blame it, the cardinal. The little peckerhead poops on everything. Pooped on this, and I just cleaned it. Poops up here. Let me show you my truck. Little rascal poops all over my truck. He comes over here, this cardinal does. He flies over in that tree. He gets mad, and he comes over here, and he lands on the handle, and then he hops up here, and you can see where he's scratching. Look at all the scratch marks on my truck, where he walks up that, and he poops all over it. Comes up here and he starts pecking out. Look at all the peck marks on there, where he pecks it to death, fighting with the mirror. Okay, and that ain't good enough. Then he flies this happy rear end over here to this side of the truck. He really takes a dump on this side, and he starts that same dag blame stuff. Look at this, crawl all over the windowsill here, pooping and carrying on, and pecks it all to death. And he flies over in that tree and starts raising a bunch of cane again. And then he comes back and he starts on the passenger side and flies over here to the driver's side and then flies back to that tree. Does it all day. I've done tried to catch him 1,000 times so I could get him relocated. Well, relocate him to heaven, because that pecking on my truck, I can't stand that. Won't hurt my vehicles. That's one thing I try to do is take care of my vehicles, man. And I don't like stuff messing with my vehicles. I pay too much for stuff. I don't like my stuff getting ruined. That truck's taller than I am. Y'all think I'm lying? Look. Y'all see me in there? See? It's like an inch or about 2 inches or 3 inches. The mirror is about 3 inches lower than I am tall. It's a tall truck. This is real gritty. I just want to get that grit off there. I need to get me a buffer and buff it. We need to buy a buffer and buff it the clear coat out, and then put some good wax on it and wax it up real good. Yeah, I think it's a really nice little car. Should do really good. I figured out the lights. Yeah, right here. This little knob right here. First one's your park lights. Second one's your runners, or not your actual. Yeah. Let's see if he's changing high beams, low beams. They change? They do? Okay, so look, here's the button that they all light up high and low. Well, here's the button to do it with. So you switch the button right here is to turn them on. Right, you turn the knob and turns them on. Mm-hmm. High and low is right here. So you press that, turn it high and low. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. I don't think. All right, well, are you done? Man, there's spiders all over this car too. Yeah. I hate spiders. Got fishing string here. I ain't never figured that out yet either. All right, guys. Well, I wanted to show you that. On this, it's look at this. 92 degrees in here. 90 now. 90 degrees in here. And it's like 7:30 in the evening. I believe we can plant some stuff out here now. We start getting good temps like this. Look at this Swiss char. Look at that. Would you look at it? Just growing like crazy. Yes, sir. Tomatoes are looking good. Or not tomatoes, carrots. Yep, everything's looking good. That daggone cabbage is huge. This stuff here's looking good. Yeah. Alright, well. On to the next, I reckon. Guys, so big boy is looking pretty big there, ain't he? Goodness. He's I just can't even tell you how big he is. I know he's probably over 7-8 pounds, I'd say. Hang on, wait. All these plants over here, looking marvelous still, as always. Got a few of these that I've pollinated today. Planted the Brussels sprouts in there, 3 of them, and 3 of the quinoa stuff over there. Manzanos are coming up. You can see that one right there. Should be completely out tomorrow, I would say. This one right here should be as well. Let's hope. I might even try to finagle them up out of there in a minute or two. See if we can't tease them out. In fact, guys, so there we go. We got one of them out. That is the first Manzano. I have more in there that are coming up in the chamber. 2 more here that are trying to come up. Hopefully they'll come out, because the last ones I had that got this far, they rotted in the shell. Looking good here. And the lavender, trying to get more lavender to pop up, but if one only comes up, that's fine. I got more seeds, I'll plant some more. I got all this stuff looking pretty good. This spinach stuff here sucks, so hopefully we get our spinach tomorrow. Did not water that one plant there. Ooh, can't forget to water them. They do not like that. This right here is the Aswad, goodness, eggplant. There's 1, 2, and 3 over here. I don't know if that one's gonna make it. There's a 4th one on the other side of the room over there where the peppers are over there. Got 2 strawberries popped up back here, the Alexanders. That right there is one of our ahi charapitas. 2 cherry bombs are looking good. We got 1 heavy pepper coming up. This is the first heavy chili. That's the second one right there. Hopefully these 2 right here will pop. Everything else is looking pretty good thus far. Red gojis are by far outperforming the black goji berries, which are right there. We had the 3rd of the orange peppers come up. So everything's looking pretty good. We've did a little fiddling around, and here's what we're looking like down here for now. So shouldn't be long. We'll be having lots and lots of peppers up to separate and get into their own cups. Hopefully we can start moving some of this stuff out to the greenhouse pretty soon, and then we'll get on the ball with some more stuff. I'm going to try to clear out some more space, and hopefully by April the majority of everything will be outside, I'm hoping, because there shouldn't be too many cold days in April. Maybe 1 or 2 they have to worry about, but it shouldn't be so bad that I can't take care of it with propane or just the regular old heaters that I have outside there with the oil-filled radiator heaters. That thing there, guys, I mean, you can look. I can no longer stand where I was and get it. Okay, I'll fix it in 1 second. Can no longer stand where I was at the 38 inches or 40 inches away and put that fully into the screen. Now I'm having to stand back an extra, 3-4 inches to get what I got right now in the screen. So that's pretty big, fellas, pretty big. I lifted up on it there just a touch today, and I would say it, yeah, I'm trying to put those into the fan. It scared you, didn't it? Did it scare you? Yeah. How about we don't put these into the fan anymore, huh? Okay, thank you. Anyways, yeah, so lifted up on today a little bit. It felt pretty heavy. I'd say a good 7-8 pounds, somewhere around in there. At day, I counted back, it's day 19. So 19 days old. and we're already that big, so we're doing pretty good. Hopefully we can keep it going. I did start giving it 0053 today, so we'll see if we increase on that or not. So I'm hopeful that we'll start to increase, and maybe even see some increase in this one over here, because it's pretty bad off. Pretty bad off indeed, but that's okay, because I pollinated 1 last night, 1 and 2 today. So I got 1, 2, and 3 extras going, and there's a whole lot more foliage on this plant now compared to when I pollinated that one. When I pollinated that, there wasn't very much foliage on this plant. Now there's a lot more foliage. The plant's a lot bigger. It's doing a lot better. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll just cull that one there, and one of these 3 here will be the one that we play with. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. If we can get that kind of growth between now and the 1st, like we've had with this one, I mean, we could, out of that 2-gallon one, we could end up winning. I don't believe I'm going to pull that one there, though. So in case anybody's wondering, I don't know that I'll pull it to weigh it on the 1st. You know, I'm pretty confident that it's going to be a pretty close to a new state record, and it would be useless for me to pull that and not let it grow to 45 days. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how big it is, and we'll see how I feel on that day when April 1st comes around. If I really want to win that competition, that winter competition, or if I want to get the state record and grow something that's phenomenal, right? So I don't know. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get out of here. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you tomorrow right here in the Holders and Hills, West Virginia.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. And subscribe.